Wait, my BGM is missing. BGM. There we go. Okay. So, according to my OBS, my stream is a little bit laggy. It turns red, just yellow, light green, yellow, light green, green. Please stay that way. What's up? It's been a long time. Hello there, Horizon. Let's just say it's been a month. My goodness, my freaking... I don't know what's happening. My OBS is a little bit funky today. Or rather, my internet connection is a little bit funky today. It's changing colors. It's like Christmas already, even though it's okay. According to YouTube, my stream is healthy, so I'll trust that. It's like never mind. So wait, it seems that my icon is not bouncing like it's supposed to be. Wait, let me fix that first, because it's push to talk. I'm using like Discord for this, but anyway, it's been like a month. Shut up, phone. It's been a month since. Yeah. I know. I wasn't able also to stream yesterday since I need to do something. I need to finish off the document that is also like the deadline for like that I need to submit also yesterday. So I just decided to push back my stream just a little bit. That's today. I hope my voice is clear. So yeah, as I was saying, it's been a month since I just went back from my a month or 1 month stay in Indonesia. So it's new. It's my actually first time going out to travel outside my country. I do travel. I like to travel, like the different places, especially if it is like near beaches or going to mountains, because I love, going out to experience nature for once in a while. I wanted to touch some grass. But going outside the country is a new thing for me. It's a little bit like nerve-wracking. It's because here's the thing. I need to go there to Indonesia with me and just like my acquaintance. And my acquaintance is also, it is like her first time to travel outside the country. So we are both like going into the unknown, but it's good to be back. But yeah, I'm safely, or we safely arrived in the Philippines just a few days ago. Speak some Indonesian. I would like to hear you speak Indonesian. I'm not that good in speaking Indonesian yet. I formed like friends when I was in Indonesia, and they teach me a lot of stuff like jajan and warung, and also some bad words that I'm afraid to tell. And of course, when I was like going to like Indomaret and Alfamart, I was like, "Berapa ini?" And then they will tell the price like something ribu, and I was like, what? So when I like pay something into a convenience store, I was like, here is my 100,000 rupiah. And they're asking me like, do you have this amount? And of course, I still haven't mastered the numbers. And I got pretty embarrassed, and we were like there staring at each other for like 20 seconds or awkwardly. And it's probably the most embarrassing thing that I experienced in Indonesia. because I couldn't understand their language. But speaking of like Indonesian language, I went to like surprisingly an English class. Let me see if I still have it. I went to an English class. Wait, let me have it. Is it here or did I delete it out of existence? It's still here. Oh no. Wait. Just give me like some. Okay, I need to find it. Where is it? Okay, wait. I attended like an English class because they encouraged me to attend one even though I can speak in English. And thankfully the teachers there are like, they gave us like 2 copies. One of it is in English and another one is in Indonesian. And I was like, I can use this when I came back to this city again in the future. And I lost the copy of it. Wait. I have the notebook. Wait. I wanted to share this. I really wanted to share this. Ah. Wait. Okay. Sorry for that. So yeah, I'll tell the food later, but oh, there is it. I found it. It's in my notebook. That's an experience. That's not experience, but that is something. Wait, it's here. I think I misplaced the one that has like translations and stuff. So yeah, I couldn't picture it, but I have here a copy because the teacher or the lecturer is teaching about like verbs and some nouns like childhood, well-behaved, grow up, bring up, bustling city, stunning countryside, recall, swings, hide and seek. And then they or the class is trying to translate it into Indonesian or into like Bahasa Indonesian. Like jump rope is lampat tali and dress up is kostuman. That's kind of cute. And stunning countryside is desa yang sangat indah. I don't know if those are correct because that is what I heard. And I feel at home is meru sabeta. But I lost the one that has like actual conversations. I think I misplaced it somewhere. But yeah, other than that, as I said, I form like friends. I meet some new people there and formulate some sort of like a connection, not connection, but I befriend some of the people there. And one of those, I'm gonna name her like Gina. I'm gonna name her Gina. And Gina, she's the one that taught me a lot of words, like as I said before, like warung, jajan, and like what else, like bolos and yontek and other greetings. And she is also the one that introduces me to a lot of Indonesian food, and which is the one that I'll be showing to you right now. So Indonesian food for me is a little bit, I think, an experience. It feels like heaven. Since I like spicy foods, I like to eat spicy food, even though a few months ago you see me suffering eating samyang because I didn't get GG. But I do like spicy food. And in the Philippines, it's difficult to find a really spicy food. If they said it's spicy, 90% of the time, you will taste nothing. Or it's not that like very, very spicy. But when I went to Indonesia, all of the food, or most of the food, are spicy. And they put food to or always dip their food into some sort of peanut sauce, like satay. Yeah, Horizon. Bolus is giving skills and Yontik is cheating. And it's very interesting and like bike or yeah. But anyway, I get too distracted too easily. So this is what I noticed, is that they put chili sauce or some sort of chili, they call it sambal, to foods. And like they also put like some foods like satay to like peanut sauce. And I was like, peanut sauce, that's very interesting, because here in the Philippines they don't put peanut sauce unless it is like a fried noodles or something. And let me show you my favorite foods. Where is it? Yeah. So they let me taste a lot, or let me experience a lot of foods in Indonesia, because Gina introduced me to a lot of foods there. The first one that I tasted is nasi kuning. So I don't have a picture of nasi kuning because I don't know why I didn't take a picture of it, but they put it like in a paper wrapper with a yellow rice. In the Philippines, we call those as Java rice, and some chicken and some like fried noodles. So nasi kuning, as I said, we have like the yellow rice called Java rice, but the yellow rice in Indonesia is far more like flavorful. I think I asked one of the like storekeeper, what does it make, or what did you put to the rice to make it color yellow? And they told me it's turmeric. It's turmeric. So I was like, that is why your rice or your yellow rice is actually more like flavorful compared to our Java rice back in the Philippines, because most of the time it tastes nothing, or 100% of the time it tastes nothing. Our Java rice tastes nothing. It's like you're eating another variant of white rice. And we went to other stores, and because of course we had the guide during my during my stay in Indonesia, and they introduced us to this like a restaurant, like an Indonesian restaurant. And one of the food they introduced to us is this giant cracker. Now I forgot what this is. I forgot the name of this cracker, but this has like everything in every like store. I forgot the name. That is like black soup with rice inside of it, and it's beef, I think, if I remember correctly. And I think this is kupruk. Please correct me if I'm wrong. For those who are watching this, I think this is kerupuk. Yeah, it's kerupuk. Thank you. I still remember. It's kerupuk or krupuk. So when I was in a room, there is like a free food section and stuff like that. There's free food, and it is like mihon. So mihon is this like small noodles or tin noodles. It's also similar to bihon in the Philippines. So in mihon, there is this bowl that is full of mihon, and the top of this bowl is a large krupuk that is shaped into another bowl. So I saw one of my friends use this large krupuk as some sort of plate, and they put like mihon at the top of the krupuk and eat it and use it like a bowl. And I was like, wow, that krupuk is so big. It's like bigger than my dreams and my future. And I tasted one of these krupuk, and I think they are like different flavors and variants of it. The common one that I tasted is shrimp. It's like shrimp, and it's really good. I hope we have these in the Philippines. Well, we do have. When you go to Chowking, they have this like chicharap. It's like a very small version of krupuk, and I don't know what those are made out of. Maybe some magical MSG or kind of stuff. But yeah, we put those into like into vinegar and something. So yeah, another one other than the krupuk, I also have this. I think this is my very first. No, this is not my very first like spicy food in Indonesia, but I don't know. I forgot what this is called. But can you please tell me what this thing is called? I forgot. So it is like I think it is tomato paste, if I remember correctly. But there's a lot of chili, obviously, as you can see here. I don't have my mouse. Maybe I should put my mouse. My mouse. Maybe I should put my mouse. Where's pictures? Where's pictures? There we go. I think I can use the arrow. Here we go. Look at this giant arrow. So yeah, I'm gonna use this arrow as like my mouse pointer because you couldn't see it here. Never seen this one because you don't know. I forgot the name of this dish. No. Don't move. I forgot the name of this dish, but this is one of my like my acquaintance in Indonesia suggested me because I told them that I like spicy food. So I think this is ayam or something, or chicken. It is like it is very sweet and it has like of cucumbers and different variants of chili. What restaurant did I go to? Is it Kape something? Kape? It's Kape or something. I forgot. It is a luxurious restaurant. When I told my friends that we went to this restaurant and eat, that's my like first like main dish, not the main dish with like an actual meal. They told me like Gina and her friend, told me that it is very mahal in this type of restaurant, and I was like, it makes sense that it's very expensive to eat in this restaurant. But yeah, it's Kape or something. I don't know the name. I forgot the name, but yeah. So it's very sweet, but of course it is also very spicy. I remember that the drinks is very expensive in Indonesia. Like there is no free water. If you go to the restaurant, you need to buy like 5,000 rupiah to buy like a normal one glass of water. It is very rare that you can find an unlimited water. In fact, in all of the warung that I visited, I found more that offers only rice than only water, and I didn't know why that's the case there. So it was like in the Philippines, if you will find like all of the restaurants will give you free water. So because I don't want to spend like 10,000 rupiah to buy like a bottle of water, I decided to not eat the chilies because it is very spicy. Like it's super spicy. I got hiccups when I was like eating these. But yeah. So that is my first food that I ate. And not my first, but second food that I forgot to eat. It's after nasi kuning, like Indonesian food. And then after that, I drink we went to like coffee. And is it okay if I show you this? I think it's okay if I show you this. But of course, I also experienced to go to a convenience store and buy some food, like chips. And one of the interesting like snacks or like snacks that I tasted is this. So this is French fry 2000. It is a very very unique like junk food that I ever tasted. It's super super unique because of this. So when you open this, you will get these chips as you expected, and in every bag you will get two sauces. This sauce, they, because of the pattern above, I first thought that this is very spicy. Well, no shit, because most of the food that I tasted is very spicy, but when I open it and tasted this sauce and dip one of the fry to this sauce, it's not that too spicy. It's like very sweet. It's like a better version of Del Monte ketchup. So yeah, I think this is my favorite snack because it's very, very unique. Like when I saw this, I was like, man, I need to buy this again in the future. Although it's sad to say that I didn't bring one of these like snacks back home, because when I go to, or rather my luggage is very full. I only bought one snack, and that is Piatos flavored ayam geprek. Speaking of ayam geprek, one of my friends ordered me or introduced me to this food called ayam geprek sambal mangga. So, where is it? Charan. So it is in the thumbnail. But yeah, this is ayam geprek sambal mangga. When they are trying to translate this to me, because of course I couldn't speak Indonesian, so I was like, so what does it translate to? And then they told me, like Gina is the one that told me it's translated to chicken smash, and I was there laughing because it's a funny name for me. It's like chicken smash. But then later down the road, when I tell to one of my acquaintance friend about ayam geprek, they always tell me chicken smash. So I was like, huh? Do they really call this dish in English as chicken smash? So I was thinking that, oh, maybe Gina is not actually joking during those times. So, because it really is chicken smash. For ayam geprek, ayam means like chicken. Ayam is chicken, and geprek, I guess, is smash. So when this here is the chicken, they literally smash the chicken because it's in pieces. And at the top of this chicken, you see here, is the chili. This chili is called sambal. And every Indonesian food that I tasted, like from nasi padang to rendang, they have sambal like everywhere. In fact, when I was eating like rowan, that is the name of the dish, that is like the rice is in a black soup or something. You can put like sambal there. They put sambal, and I was like, doesn't that feel weird? Because it's like liquid, and I'm putting like a very high viscous chili sauce into my soup. But yeah, they really do that. And I saw I'm gonna call her Delta. I saw Delta eating, like, she has nuggets. She eats nuggets during like a lunch. And she has like a small packet of sambal. And I was asking, wait a minute, is that the one that I tasted in ayam geprek? And she said, it is from ayam geprek. And then I was like, where can I buy it? And she said that she bought it like in a supermarket. And then I was like, I need to buy one of these chilies before I go home to the Philippines. And I bought one, like a full pack of sambal in like Indomaret. And let me tell you, it's delicious. It's like those kinds of chilies is very good in fried foods, like fried chicken, and in lugaw or porridge. For some reason, it's very tasty. Even though my friend commented, my Filipino friend commented that it doesn't smell good, obviously, because they put a lot of freaking chili in that sauce. So I think that's a huge factor why it doesn't smell good, but it tasted good. And I kind of agree with her. So they asked me, like, Delta and Gina, what is my rating for ayam geprek? And I was like, this is my favorite. This is my favorite dish of all time. Like my second favorite. Because it is very sour because of the mangoes here at the top. And it's also very spicy because of the sambal. And you know me, I love my food, some very, very spicy. So yeah, I freaking love it. I freaking love ayam geprek. You someone in Indonesian. Hello, Shironeko. It's chicken crushed with chili. Yes, it's chicken crushed. So, but I think I preferred calling it more like chicken smashed than crushed chicken. It's called ayam geprek sambal mangga, for what my friend told me. So they told me that this type of food is getting more popular in Indonesian lately, like ayam geprek. So I think I'm in the trend. I'm in the Zoom. Yeah. It's ayam geprek. So other than that, of course, I need to tell you all of the food that I ate there. All of these are very spicy, very delicious. I forgot this. What is this called? But yeah, chicken smashed. Is it safe if I show this? Wait, I'm just double checking if the picture is safe or not to show. Bum, bum, bum. Wait. Where is it? Oh yeah. So here is another one. One of the foods that I ate. I forgot the name of this. Oh, why is it? Of this dish. I forgot the name. But Gina is also the one that recommended me this dish. So it's also ayam. It's chicken. And I don't know what this leaf is called. I tried to eat it because I was curious. And I was like, no, that's disgusting. And this is some sort of chips. And this is like a peanut sauce. Is it ayam? What is penyet? I'm curious. What is penyet? Penyet? Ayam penyet? Is it penyet? Is it really ayam penyet? Because this is like a peanut sauce that they recommended me. And here's another like a new experience to me. We Filipinos are not that like foreign when regards in using our hands, right? When eating, we always use them when we are in like a resort, or when like swimming, like in a beach, or when there's like a boodle fight or something. Using our hands is a very common thing. But when I was in Indonesia and Gina ordered me like food like these and ayam geprek, they don't give me like utensils, because according to her, it's a very common thing for Indonesian people to use like their hands to eat. So at first I was like, okay, that's kind of okay. But then when I am doing it for like every single day, I was like, maybe I should use like a utensil once in a while. So yeah, I eat all of my foods without the utensils, just my hands. Hand give more flavor. Yum. Extra flavor. Peanut sauce on that dish is curse, really. Because one of the thing that I commented about like food when I was talking to Delta is that all of the foods that you have here, you always dip them to peanut sauce. Like during one time, I went to like a very like when at night went to this like a warung that sells satay, and then they have this huge plate and that it has satay in it, and this plate is overflowing with peanut sauce, and that's when we realized that you really do love peanut sauce. Well, no offense, the peanut sauce, not offensive, but I didn't like hated it, because I think the peanut sauce in Indonesia is like more delicious than the peanut sauce here that I tasted in the Philippines. Because when it comes to peanut sauces, I only tasted them when I was like eating fried noodles or something. But yeah, that is one of the food. So we went to like different events, like we watched some stuff here and there, blah blah blah, and one of they gave us like a box. This box is full of different like snacks. One of those is lumpia. So lumpia is this like I'm not sure if you call those as lumpia, but they have mayonnaise inside of those like wrap, and it has like chili inside of it. So how do they eat it is that they eat the lumpia. I'm not so sure if it's called lumpia. The lumpia first before the chili. And I think it's my favorite snack, and I was looking for it, but I couldn't find one. I only saw or tasted it when they give us those tiny boxes with some snacks inside. Lumpia mayo. Is it lumpia mayo? Yeah, I think it's the lumpia mayo. The peanut is good, but this is cursed as fuck. Oh, okay. Because according to Gina, this is very delicious to her. I don't know why. And yeah, speaking of that, one of those like quote unquote like desserts is this very weird looking green pudding. This. So when I first saw this, I was like, what is this? It's so. Go to the bakery. Maybe that do they really sell those in the bakery? Because I thought they'd sell those like in a warung or in a restaurant or something, like a snack. But anyway, so in one of those boxes is this green thing, and it's pandan. Yes, it's pandan, but it has a very very weird texture for me. It's so weird. So I sent this to my sister, and I told her, look, it's Shrek. I got Shrek. We had a really really cursed conversation about Shrek because of the color of this pudding. And yeah, speaking of about it, it's very, the flavor is kinda okay, but the thing that I don't like about it is just the texture of it. A specific jajan shop. Maybe, yeah. Because the jajan shop that I only saw is S-Dogger, those egg roll, that they put some sort of like chicken inside. Those like turon that says like banana that is wrapped in a lumpia wrapper. Also so sates that jajan. Siomai something. I think those, but I couldn't saw like an actual like a jajan shop that sells those lumpia. But yeah, that's it. Chinese uncle with a bicycle. I didn't saw those Chinese uncle with a bicycle. But I miss it. But yeah, what else? Oh yeah, I can show you. So this is the tiny box that they give us. So here is the lumpia that I've been talking about, and here is the chili with the lumpia. So for you to eat it, you need to take a bite out of this and eat the chili after. And I can only eat this when they give us this box full of other desserts. I actually like this dessert. It tastes like egg pie. And also they have like a free water. This thing is really cute. It's my first time saw this. it's super cute. But yeah. What else? I have a picture of nasi padang. Do you go to Bali? No, I didn't go to Java or to Bali. I went to Borneo, or the region of Borneo. What else I can show you? I think this is nasi padang. I think. Yeah, I think this is nasi padang. That is not cute. That is overpriced. I mean, the packaging, it looks cute, but I haven't like bought these out of like a supermarket. I only get these when they gave us the small box with a lot of condiments and stuff. So yeah, this is the one of the first food that I tasted. I think this is nasi padang. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So this has chicken in here. Is it nasi padang or this is rendang? I don't remember. But yeah, look at how big the rice is. I think this is cost like 17,000 rupiah. I don't remember. And they have like chicken here. And this is like full of like yellow. The little thing is made out of coconut milk and full of vegetable. I like the taste of the yellow thing, but some of the vegetables there is I don't like. Some of them taste bitter. With little money. Yeah, I think this is nasi. I don't know why this nasi padang, but this thing is kind of okay. Gina said that she is the ambassador of nasi padang, but yeah. What else? Nasi padang is not good at a restaurant. This is not from a restaurant. We like ordered it from like from Grab, and they delivered it to us. What food? I also tasted rendang, although I'm slightly disappointed because they just gave me the rendang itself is delicious. I like the sauce, but they gave me just one piece of beef, just one small beef, and I was there eating, like feeling disappointed. I tasted more of the vegetables than the beef itself. So you need to like plan out how the fuck should I eat this. And other than that, I think it's also the first time I went and eat a duck dish. So this is called bebek. This is bebek. Well, basically a rendang, maybe, but having just one piece of, like a very small piece, it's like the size of, I don't know, like 2 inches or 1 inch of beef. It's so small. But maybe because it's cheap, so they gave us cheap beef. Okay. Maybe next time, because I really wanted to taste like rendang again. Bebek is duck. So yeah, this is a duck meat, and of course we have the chili, and they have this. So when I was looking at this, I thought these are seaweeds at first, and then when I talking to my acquaintance, and I was like, "What is this?" And she said that this is called kangkong or kangkong. I was like, "Oh, we call these as kangkong?" And she corrected me. It's like, "No, it's kangkong." I was like, yes, kangkong. Because we also call this one as kangkong. But it's also my first time seeing someone fried these kangkong. the thing is, I'm having difficulty time eating the duck, so it's like 7.5 out of 10. Have you eaten martabak? My acquaintance also tell me about martabak, but I forgot. I think this is the. Oh yeah. I tasted martabak, but I don't have a picture of it because I think my acquaintance like show me the martabak and she said that here have some, and I was like, wow, okay. And I think the martabak that I tasted is egg question mark, but for her she tasted like chocolate flavor. Kangkung. But yeah, she tasted the chocolate one, but I tasted like it's like an egg something. I don't know. I forgot. But yeah, I tasted martabak. It has like egg inside and it's really really delicious. Although there are like I haven't seen like a lot of martabak sellers near us, so it is quite difficult to buy one. But my acquaintance, because she likes to go outside to go outside with her friends, and she saw one of those martabak sellers. So I think kangkung. Okay, kangkung. Maybe just a kangkung. Okay, no H this time. So yeah, I think that's all the food that I can share. Question mark. Oh yeah, this is the satay that I tasted. This. So it has this dishes like this pack of rice, which it looks like puto to me. This is satay, and this is like overflowing of peanut sauce, some chilies, some raw onions, which is wow. And yeah, I like how they eat their satay. Is that they poke it in the rice and eat it. You can still hear the letter H in my kangkong, but maybe it's just the mouse. Okay, kangkong. But yeah, I forgot the name of this type of rice. But when I tasted it, I got very like full easily. Martabak egg. So yeah, the one that I taste is the martabak egg, because it's actually from you that I heard that there is this a crispy version and a crunchy version of martabak. I think that is all that I can share in regards to food. Oh yeah, we also eat to this very expensive like this. It's a grilling thing. It's very expensive. I think it's not unlimited. One piece of meat is cost like 45,000 rupiah, and we need to grill it. So there we go. It's 45,000 rupiah. And I think the ending that I paid is like 100,000 or something rupiah. We have sausages and some beef. And Gina said that this is she's still hungry after eating in this like restaurant, and it makes sense because it is like thin beef. It's super thin, and it's not even unlimited. And then Delta and Tina is there, and I told them about these similar like restaurants back in the Philippines, but it is also unlimited. And Tina and Dinda was like, Delta was like, sorry, we couldn't eat in those types of restaurants because their stomach is not that big. But yeah, here's a weird thing. Here's a weird fact. The thing that I learned. This friend or this like girl that I met, she doesn't like cheese, like any type of cheese. She doesn't like to eat something with cheese. She doesn't like the food if there's like some sort of cheese crumbs. She doesn't like the food if it is very, very creamy. So I was like, what food do you like to eat? Because it's my first time seeing someone that doesn't like to eat cheese. I asked her, are you like lactose intolerant? And she said that no, I'm not. I just don't like the smell and the flavor of cheese. So that made me more confused about it. And then later, because I wanted to give them like, I wanted to order like a pizza, from a Pizza Hut. It's a Pizza Hut. I think it's a limo. And I always, because she doesn't like cheese, I tell to the pizza, hey, can you put the meat lovers with no cheese? So I find it funny is that there is this one section, like a full box of pizza. All of them have cheese, except just one area, which is super, super dry. And they have like meats at the top of it. It's super dry. It feels weird. When you order the pizza, when I was in Indonesia, I wanted to give them something, like a gift. Yeah, I saw the Genshin collab, but I'm not that like super, super duper fan of Genshin. But I was like, oh, Genshin pizza collab, that's kind of neat. It's when I open like Pizza Hut from the Grab, that is the first thing I always saw. The Pizza Hut and Genshin will have a collab. But yeah, I ordered the limo pizza because we have a lot. So I need to give them pizzas. That is why when less than $4, I think, yeah. The pizza, the Genshin is like 200 or 100,000 rupiah or something. I forgot. But it's not that very expensive in comparison to a limo pizza, which is, I think, is a little bit disappointing when I saw it. I thought the limo is like super long and super big, but it's like two boxes stuck to each other. It's like a regular pan pizza for me. So yeah, so when we always go out or I order them food, I always remember that I need to give them something that doesn't have any cheese. So one time I wanted to give them some, or for them to taste like a Filipino food. And I was thinking, what Filipino food should I give them? I was thinking of Filipino spaghetti. But then there's one problem. I couldn't find like a banana ketchup, because banana ketchup is like the major ingredient to convert your normal spaghetti to a Filipino spaghetti. And then second is it has cheese. It's supposed to be had cheese. And then Gina doesn't like cheese. So yeah, to the night market. Okay, I'll be talking about the night market later. Oh, hello, snow. So instead, I just decided to make them like a like dynamite. You know dynamite? So dynamite is this We use a very long chili, green chili, we call it siling pangsigang, and we put cheese inside of it. Since my friend doesn't like cheese, I convert it to like beef meat. And my Filipino acquaintance are like, this, when you bring this to the Philippines, this will cost like 60 pesos to buy one piece. So yeah. Pischock. I think I heard pischock. But yeah, there's no banana ketchup. I look in different like markets. There is one. I saw it in Shopee. But obviously, I'm not gonna order it in Shopee. So yeah. Can you please go down, Snow? Sorry, Snow. I know you want some attention. So I gave them the dynamite. And then I wrote like a letter. This is a Filipino food, which costs like 4 pesos. But there's no cheese. And I'm not sure if it's okay to them, because when I meet them again, they didn't tell me about the dynamite. So I don't know if it's good or not, or it's a major fail or something. Oh my god. So yeah, speaking of night market, I went to one night market and I didn't have a picture of it. So in this night market, they have a lot of food, like super many food in there, like so many to jam. But we just went to a warung that is also nearby a night market, so that's kind of nice. But my acquaintance, my Filipino acquaintance, she went to a night market a lot of the times already with her friends. What popular restaurant that I went to? I went to like A&W and tasted this durian dish they have, like this fried durian that I hated the most. It tastes okay, but I don't want to have another bite, because it feels so wrong to fry a durian. I ate a lot of durians back in my days, but not the fruit. I haven't tasted the actual fruit. But yeah. A&W, what else? Yeah, the real cheap is a street food. That's true. A&W. I went to Richie's. Yeah, it is. A&W has this very cursed durian, fried durian. And I also ate to this place called Richie's Cheese Factory. Where is it? I had a picture of it. Okay, the Richie's Cheese Factory is missing. But yeah, because they always told me about Level 5. Because the nearest durian shop is like a kilometer far. It's like a kilometer far, so of course I'm not gonna buy a durian. Where is it? Where's the picture of the Richie's? Give me the Richie's. Come on. Oh my goodness, Richie's is missing. Where the fuck is the Richie's? I'm still looking for it. I try a lot of Indomie also. Richie's. We didn't use the Gojek and Grab. Here's the thing. I only notice that I can use my Grab a week before I need to go back to the Philippines, because I thought I need a SIM card to order like a Gojek or a Grab. Indomie, which flavor is the best? I think it's the black one. Well, I also tried the original Indomie. That's the red and white one. There you go, found it. Is it safe? I'm actually scared. Oh no, where's the Richie's again? Ah. Oh my goodness, where the fuck is it? I lost the food again. There we go, found it. So yeah, we ordered this. So this is Richie's factory. I think it's safe. Yeah, it's safe. So this is Richie's factory. Mee goreng. Yeah, I also tasted mee goreng. They told me not to buy mee goreng in a cafe because it is more expensive, and I think I accidentally ordered one as like my dinner. So this is Richie's, because they always told me about this level 5 or something. Delta, she told me that she can only go or survive at level 3. And in level 5, it's like super spicy, that they cannot withstand it. So because me, I like very spicy dishes. Oh my god. Come on, Nightbot. She doesn't do anything. But yeah, because they told me about it, I was actually very curious about the level 5. So then, because of that, I decided to try level 5. So this is the level 5 Richie's. So in it, it's very weird because there's a two-way. Okay, the first one is this sauce. This is where the chili at. They will pour the entire sauce to this chicken. But since Delta and Gina is not that good at spicy stuff or spicy chickens, like level 5 chicken, they decided to make it separate. This is the cheese. And let me tell you, it is a bit like underwhelming. Maybe because I put like a very like high expectations of it, like super high expectations of making me like suffering when I eat like a super spicy chili, because that is what I expected. I had this like chicken that is super spicy. It makes my stomach fight for its life, but in this case, no, it just makes me very sweat by a lot. Is your fried raw with chili? Oh, okay. Maybe if I come back again to Indonesia soon. But yeah, but yeah, I still love the cheese. It reminds me of Cheese Whiz. What am I talking? Wow, we have famous restaurants. I went to KFC because I was curious what is very unique about this KFC, and my acquaintance was like, the very unique about this KFC is that they have coffee float that is very like unique to Indonesia. I was like, coffee float, okay. And that is also my first time that I ate the KFC without using any utensils, which is pretty cool. What? I think Solaria. Yeah. I went to Solaria and ate some fried rice. Solaria, yes, I went also to Solaria. Okay, I'm gonna show you the pictures. And I also went to other like places in Indonesia as well. I'm still looking some pictures that I can show you. So yeah. So what else had happened during my time there? I met a sultan. I didn't like say hello, hello sultan man, what's up? I'm from the Philippines. No, no, no. I just met him. Like, wow, that's the sultan, and I didn't have a chance to talk to him. When I arrived to that area, one of my acquaintance, because my Filipino acquaintance was the one that first come to that venue, and I was there and she told me that we had an opportunity to talk to the sultan. It was like, what really? Why are we going to talk to the sultan? So that's an experience. I find it very interesting on how they treated the sultan. They have this huge umbrella, and my acquaintance told me if you saw a huge umbrella, it means that there is a sultan in that area, and this sultan is wearing a big hat with some feathers sticking out. So it's also interesting. And then we also saw some like traditional dances, and the thing that I like about the dances is even though we couldn't understand what the singer is saying, because I think it is not Indonesian, but rather it's a very like another like dialect. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but it is not Indonesian. So other people also cannot understand it. But even though we just listening to her singing without understanding, it could still feel like the message and the emotion of the dance and the song is getting across to us. You know, the dances is really transcend against towards the towards language barrier, and I think it's pretty nice. You know, the dance is all about Indonesian culture, like that cities or towns culture, how it was birthed. I think it also has some mythology in it sprinkled around, and it's very, very interesting. And my acquaintance and I was looking at each other. It's like, it's so beautiful, and I saw her crying because of how beautiful the dance is, and I was like also like shedding a tear because it's super, super beautiful. I don't have the video of it, but yeah, I think that is the one thing that I have experienced like super unique, that even though I couldn't understand the language, I could still feel the emotion or the message that's wanted the dancers to, you know, to tell. So it's very beautiful. It's like a 10-minute dance that tells different stories. There's like trees, things about nature, and things about people living, and things about the sultan, and stuff like that. What else that I can show you? I went, even though I was there for like a week, not a week, but a month. I got an opportunity to go to an anime convention. I went to an anime convention, which for me, I was like very surprised. So it is not a big convention. It's just like a small convention in a hotel or something. And then I met like people there. And when I talked to them, all of them started speaking Japanese to me, like konnichiwa. They are like speaking Japanese, and I was like, wait, Japanese? So of course, if they speak in Japanese, I was like answered in Japanese, like, konbanwa, hajimemashite. Yeah, Indonesian have many weebs. So I went to a convention. So that convention, It's a small one. It's a very small convention. It doesn't have a lot of merch. So that has made me very disappointed because I was expecting it to have more merch so I could buy Arknight stuff and finally found Magellan, but there's no Magellan in it. So I was like, so the first thing, so because they're speaking Japanese, I was like, Nihongo wa karimasen. One of my acquaintances was like, he is not Japanese, he's a Filipino. And then they started, oh, okay. And I was like, why are you started speaking Japanese? And they were like, I thought you were Japanese because you look like Japanese. And I was like, really? That's the first time I heard from someone that telling me that I look like a Japanese person, because that's not the case always. Here's a surprising thing about Shironeko. When I went to that convention, there are a lot of people playing Arknights. There is this one person who is like the president or something of like a community of Arknights player. And my acquaintance introduced me to him. And I was like, wow. And then during that time, it is the Monster Hunter event, and I saw him like farming for the Monster Hunter, and I told him that, hey, did you get what do you call this? What's her name? Did you get Yato? And he told me, legit. He showed me his account. He clicked his operators, and he showed me all of his operators, including Yato. And I was there standing, feeling salty because I only get freaking Norcorn. And obviously, they didn't finish the event because it's difficult to find Wi-Fi there. So I'm super salty, like. And the thing is, you know what adds the salt to the wound? I think he's the one who told me that free to play only, F2P only, and that really made me like super salty. Like, really, F2P? Okay, nice one. Congratulations, you get Yato, I guess. Yato is Yanto, Surtur is Surti, Torrens is Jund, and Elysium is Dimas. Wow, interesting. But yeah, and one of my acquaintances, he told me that, well, there's a lot of like Arknights community, an Arknights community here, and I can join to one of the like Discord servers. And I was like, no thanks, because I think I know that Discord server. I think he's talking about the official Discord, but I think I was wrong. I think they have an official Discord where they hang out or something. And then I met a lot of people, and there is this guy that wanted also to learn Filipino, and I was shocked because I told him it's my first time seeing like an Indonesian that wanted to learn how to speak in Filipino. So he told me that Filipino is a very interesting language and he wanted to learn how to speak one. So I was like, okay, we can talk. We can talk sometime. And then, of course, we spoke online, or we had a conversation online, and we just speak like 2 sentences, and that's it. And I haven't spoke to him since. But yeah, there's a lot of Arknights community in the convention that I attended to. There's also one that is cosplaying as the male character in Honkai Star Rail. There are a lot of Genshin, no shit. A lot of like Hololive as well. I think I also saw like Demon Slayer. But yeah. Frostbite and Chendro. Whoa, Frostbite. Yeah. I think Frostbite is super like popular in general because he does awesome like lore videos and some tips in pulling an operator. Yeah, I think Indonesia is one of the largest like player base. But yeah, there's a lot of like weebs, like Japanese culture, like Japanese anime is very like open, very popular there. That's what I realized, because here in the Philippines it's very rare. It's not like super rare than before, but it's difficult to find one. It's either like 75-25. 75% is a K-pop fan and 25% is a weeb fan. But yeah, what else? I only bought like a keychain in that convention because it's not that big, like super duper big. But yeah. And I think they also attend to another convention which I wasn't able to attend to. But yeah, at least for you. I was actually very happy when I saw that you're an Arknights player, because in the Philippines, Arknights is not that too popular. I can only see Arknights cosplayers and doctors. I actually found doctor in that convention that I went to. But yeah, in the Philippines, I couldn't saw Arknights in just conventions and stuff. But in public, Arknights it's a very not that popular type of game. But yeah, Rory Popper, he is a Filipino. I don't know who that person is. Rory Popper, is he like a YouTuber? Because I don't, or I rarely watch like Filipino content creators. I'm sorry. But yeah, speaking of Arknight, season 2 is out, and I will be watching it in my spare time. And I hope they did justice this time. Very proper. Oh. No, I don't know about this guy. Oh yeah, I the Absolute State of Arknight server. I saw this meme, but for the rest, I don't know about it. I only saw the Absolute State of Arknight server. It's quite funny. I like his editing style there. Like he cut out Hulk's head, replaced with the Dual-Stars logo. When it comes to like famous Arknight's content creator, other than obvious like Cookie, Frostbite, the famous one that I know is Harley Quinn. Is it Harley Quinn Wheels? The one that does like very awesome animation. Cha. What else? I wanted to maybe I could show you this. I wanted to tell you a lot of stories. But yeah, there is a mooncake festival that happened when I was in Indonesia, and I had an opportunity to go to a mooncake festival. And then it's very colorful. It's very like lively. There's a lot of people. We went there like 7 p.m. I think, and I was like, I just follow my friends, and they wanted to eat, so I went to this food court section, and there's a lot of people, like super many. We went to this dining where you can sit, like there's a lot of tables and chairs, but it's fully packed, and there's a lot of lines in every stall. So Gina, and she told me that let's go outside. And the first thing she told me, so many people. So what she said, I was like, yeah. And she added that her social battery is draining. And I was like, I can feel you. Is there a lot of people left and right? And the first thing that I wanted to buy in a mooncake festival is obviously mooncakes, right? So I asked my friends, like, hey, where can I buy a mooncake? And they pointed me to a stall, like this big stall, and the sign stated that it is closed. The mooncake is now sold out. So I was there thinking about, then why are we here if we couldn't buy a mooncake? So we just waited outside because some of our friends haven't arrived to that location yet. So Dinda, but not Dinda, but Gina and like Gina, me and other people just waiting in this like angular slope, just there. We just stand there waiting for the other people to arrive, and I think we waited for like 30 minutes for our other friends to arrive in that mooncake festival location. And after that, we just went to a cafe. My cat. I'm gonna sneeze because of my cat. So when we went to the cafe, we talked a lot of stuff, and one of those conversation ended with curse words. So one of the person there, like Gina's friend, she told everyone about the curse word of the Filipino curse word of putang ina gago ka, because Indonesian people like Mobile Legends. Similar to us Filipinos, we also get addicted into playing Mobile Legends, and obviously Indonesian and Filipino in that game are like enemies. They are like enemies, right? They always said curse words at each other, especially us Filipinos. I will admit, Filipinos are very sometimes very toxic in terms of like mobile gaming in general or online gaming. Don't bite the wire. No. Stand. So because of that, there is this someone that asked me, "Hey, B, what does putang ina means?" Out of nowhere, I was in a room doing some documents, doing my stuff, and then randomly a person asked me, "What does putang ina means?" I was like super surprised that she asked me that. Like, wait, that's a curse word in the Filipino. It means fuck you. So all of them are laughing because they now know a Filipino curse word of putang ina. And I told them about us Filipinos loving or love hearing foreigners cursed. We love hearing like Americans saying putang ina, tanga gago to like another Filipino. And then I told them this popular video that if you went to the Philippines and you ask them or ask a Filipino to teach them a Filipino word, they will suggest putang ina. And of course, a foreigner will ask, what does it mean? So the Filipino will respond, it means I love you. So then this guy met like a beautiful like Filipino girl, and this guy went to the girl and said putang ina ka. So it's a very, very popular video back then. I think my cats want to go out of the room. Handsome or you're pretty. That's like the meme, the joke, but even though that's not the true. So the video ends with the guy getting slapped or by the woman. So yeah, I tell them those like tell them that story. So So us, because of that, they started saying putang ina. And we are there's a lot of people in that room and they are all friends to each other. So the one that asked putang ina to me, she said that she will now started calling like her professor putang ina. And if the professor asks what does that mean, she will then answer that it means that like you're beautiful or you're pretty. Now they're laughing. And then going back to the cafe conversation about the curse words. That girl has is in a relationship with a guy, and she told me that she will send her boyfriend putang ina gago ka as an I love you. And then of course the guy will ask what does that mean, and she will say that I love you very much. So everyone is saying putang ina when I was there, like everyone. And then of course I know some of Indonesian curse word, and I'm afraid to speak one because when I said that, all of them was like, no, you're not allowed to say that. It's the A word. So I was like, especially in public. So I was like, okay. So I get, okay, why? And Gina was like, it's a very, very, very bad word. You're not allowed to say it. Maybe someone will hear you and get mad at you. So, okay, but that makes a lot of sense. So that is the story of how I learned curse words. Well, my Filipino acquaintance is a Chad. She asked one of her friends Indonesian words, curse words specifically, and her Indonesian friend grabbed a piece of paper and filled it up, one page of all of the curse words. It's the second one, Neko. It's the second one. I think it also means the first one. So yeah, that's the story of the curse words. I had a lot of fun going or experiencing going into Indonesia, because maybe it's my first time, because it's actually my first time going out of the country and experiencing something really, really new. And I do hope that I will return to Indonesia again in the future, like hopefully, because I told my friends there that I'll be back. It's like fucking, what is it? Is it Terminator or is it like MacArthur? I'll be back. But yeah, I really wanted to go back to Indonesia, because of course I wanted to meet my friends there again. I meet a lot of people, pretty nice people. Maybe there are some bad people also that I didn't know, because they only speak like Indonesian, so I couldn't understand them what they are saying. Yeah, it depends on your tone. Yeah. I said it like very, very slow. But yeah, as I was saying, I met a lot of nice people there. Like especially when they met like a foreigner, like someone that is not Indonesian, they are like they get very, very excited. When I first met them, because they know that I'll be arriving, they know that I'll be with them for the entire month. And then one of the people there, or one of my friends there, he downloaded this glossary or this dictionary full of Filipino words, and that is can be translated into Indonesian. And I was like, really, that is so sweet of you. Because for us, for me to be exact, the treatment of us foreigners is very different. If it is Westerns like Americans and like from Europe, of course we'll be like, wow, we will treat them like VIPs. But when it's from like Southeast Asia, we will be treat them like our own fellow brothers or something. But us here experiencing this, like them hearing someone speak in English, because English is not like their second language, which I understand, no, because they have Indonesian words basically for everything. Like when they learn science, mathematics, it's all in Indonesian. So what and you can also get jobs, or rather not jobs, but all of can now be speak in Indonesian, like in education or something. So why do you need to learn English, other than if you wanted to go, travel abroad? Then that's the time when you speak in English. So that is why I understand why there is no need for everyone to really speak in English fluently in English. So, and one of my friends there commented that, never mind, ignore what I'm about to say. But yeah, I was saying, the people that I met there, they are very warm and they're very welcome, and because of that, I think it makes me want to experience it again. Because 1 month for me is not enough. I think I wanted to spend like another week or so. In fact, I didn't want to go home to the Philippines after experiencing after I met or formed friends there. But I think the one thing that I wanted to complain is there's no public transportation. All of the people there are using motorcycles. There is one public transportation. It's like a bus, but in my entire month staying in that area, I only see it once and never again. So if I wanted to go somewhere, I need to like order like a Grab. There's no trains. I couldn't go. There's no like buses for short distances. So I have no choice but to order like Gojek or Grab. Because of that, the people uses motorcycles. Like even high school students and children uses a motorcycle. So when I was like going or walking in a street, I saw like this kid riding a motorcycle in the highway, and then I told my friend, is like, hey, that kid is using a motorcycle, and she said, well, that is like her parents' motorcycle. Maybe the parent that the child borrowed like their motorcycle. It's like, isn't he a bit too young to ride a motorcycle? It's like a very normal thing for them. That is why I'll remember my experience there as motorcycle centric of Southeast Asia, because there's a lot of motorcycles. It is normal, yeah, they normalize it. Not normalize, but it's a very common transportation. Like for example, when I wanted to go to Indomaret, I can walk. It's not that far. So I can just walk. When I told them but that I wanted to go to Indomaret, they were like, come on, ride on my motorcycle. And I was like, no, I can just walk. I can walk from here to there. And they were like, but it's too far. I was like, it's just like few meters away. I think they were like being too dependent in using motorcycles, that even like short distances, they will use a motorcycle. But even though you will see motorcycles every single like corner of the street, it's very cold in that location, which is very surprising. Every morning it's like 24 degree, and then the hottest afternoon that I experience is like 32 degree. So it's not that too hot per se. In the Philippines, when you just go outside, it's just you're burning. You're like in an oven. And just I also learned that our like weather is like opposite to each other. Okay, thank you Horizon for staying. So yeah, they are opposite. So currently in the Philippines it is a rainy season, but in Indonesia it's like sunny season or dry season. Yeah. I also heard that Jakarta is very hot, but I wasn't able to experience Jakarta. I didn't go to Jakarta. Hotness is literally different planet level. Now I'm curious. Because Indonesia doesn't like or are not allowed to to drink alcohol. I had an opportunity to buy a 0% alcohol. It's bintang. So bintang has these two flavors like grape and lemon. And when my acquaintance and I first heard of bintang, I was like, a 0% alcohol? Where? So my friend, or not my friend, but my acquaintance luckily found one in a nearby like supermarket. And of course, she told me that it's very, very delicious. It doesn't taste alcohol at all, even though it tries to replicate like an alcohol. So I tried one, and let me tell you, the grape flavor is super delicious. I actually like the grape flavor. They like to play women, some of them. Speaking of that, there is this word that they teach me. It's called buaya. So buaya is called, it translated to me as some sort of playboy. Maybe I could show you another picture. Maybe like a coffee that I went to. A cup of coffee. Maybe I could show you. Maybe I could show you this. Charan. This is the yellow rice. I like the yellow rice. I wanted to eat this again. So yeah. They teach me about buaya. Now, in the Philippines, buaya is used for those who are very greedy, who wants money, or those tricycle drivers who wants to get all of the customers. So greed is a symbolized for buaya. So hearing them telling like a playboy or a fuckboy or douchebag calling buaya is like, I was very surprised. I was like, why? Why do they call it buaya? And I forgot the reason. Do you know the reason why it is buaya? Why it's the crocodile that is like translate to those like people or boys that play with women? I forgot the main reason, because they also told me that buaya there's another good meaning about buaya, is that they are loyal. So when my friends and their friends are teasing each other, they're calling each other, like the girls calling one of their guy friends as buaya, he will then respond to that, oh yes, I am, because I am loyal. So yeah, it's a little bit weird. Well, I heard stories about buaya. like actual buaya. I heard like someone being buaya. But of course, I cannot confirm if it is true or false because, you know, it's just rumors. But yeah, gambling is haram. But we have Arknights. Isn't that gambling? Wink, wink. Yeah, pig. Yeah, I haven't eaten pig for an entire month of September. Like I just eat chicken and beef. And my acquaintance was like, I ate a lot of chicken. Like I eat chicken every day. That I will start having wings by tomorrow. That is what she told me. But even though I ate mostly chicken during my stay there, the dishes, like the chicken dishes, like ayam geprek, is very good. It's very delicious. Like all of those chicken dishes. Yeah, and I also noticed that Indonesian has also have a lot of spices, so that is why like their dishes is more like flavorful or spiceful, if that is even a word. Oh yeah, I can show you this. Ah, no, what? Never mind, never mind. I think just to be safe, and I'm not gonna show you that. Just to be safe. I take a lot of pictures of flowers during my time there. What else that I can show you? So yeah, as I was saying, we went to this cafe and ate like Indomie, and they told me not to buy Indomie in a cafe because it is very expensive, and it is indeed expensive. This is a ramen with some eggs and chili on it. I like it because I like Indomie, but I don't think like a 25,000 rupiah is like this. So my friend was like, if you wanted to buy and eat some Indomie, you can just bought it in like Indomaret and just cook it for yourself. And I couldn't agree more. Oh, I haven't tasted that. All of those Indomies that I've tasted are from like foods are from what's the name? Like cafes or something. Yeah. So this is one of the cafe the coffee that I tasted too. And the thing that I like about this cafe is that they have this cookie that is shaped like a croissant. Croissant, and it's the cutest thing I ever seen in my whole life. The coffee is a bit expensive. It is like super duper expensive. Like what the hell? And the coffee is so small. But yeah. What else that I could share you? I think that's all that I wanted to share. Is the latte art. Croissant. I think that's all I can. What else I can share? Oh yeah, this is the KFC that I went to. I went to Starbucks, and I don't like going to Starbucks. If I drink like a coffee here in the Philippines, I always go to like a local coffee shop. and they sell like cheap coffees, but big, cheap, and delicious coffee than Starbucks. But yeah, this is the coffee float that they're talking to me, because I was like, if I wanted to go to a fast food restaurant here in Indonesia, I might as well tasted an Indonesian food that is, or a fast food that is unique to Indonesia. And they told me that, hey, KFC sells floats, a coffee float. So yeah, this is where the Mooncake Festival that I've been talking like earlier. So when you enter it, there's like a lot of lights, like hanging lights, like these lights that's hanging, and it's very, very beautiful. We took a lot of photos, like my friends and I took a lot of photos in that location, but sadly there is no mooncakes, which the thing that I was expecting buying. And the last thing that I found it like, I think I think both culture shock, it's not culture shock, but shocking, is that there's no plastic bags. Well, there is plastic bags in some like markets, but generally there is no plastic bags. You need to buy a tote bag, or you need to, or you, if you don't want to buy like a 13,000 rupiah tote bag, you need to carry one tote bag. And that is when I remembered we were warned to bring a lot of tote bags when we go to Indonesia, because they don't give plastic bags. That is why when we first heard it, my Filipino acquaintance and I was like, why do we need a lot of tote bags? Is it for souvenirs and stuff? But yeah. Do you have like plastic bags? I was curious because in where that I was, there is no plastic bags. It's just tote bags. All tote bags. No plastic bags. So I'm curious in other cities, like in like Java or Sulawesi, if they also have like plastic bags. Maybe is a municipality thing. I don't know. That is why when I go outside, I always carry like a single tote bag, just in case. You probably are in a mid or up place. So in other regions, they are. You use plastic in Sumatera Island. Okay, that's interesting. Oh yeah, maybe it's just like a regional thing, because in where I was, they are not allowed. Yeah, there are still plastic bags in some areas, but when I go to Indomaret, they don't give me a plastic bag. I think that's the thing that I miss when I arrive here in the Philippines. Like, finally a plastic bag. But yeah, speaking of like, never mind. I'm not gonna tell it. Other stuff I can tell. We saw a lot of lizards also when we were walking. Like when we just strolling, there's this like giant black lizard like zooming, and then my acquaintance and I was like, holy shit, a big lizard, and that lizard just jumped off to like a nearby lake. And then I saw like a video, a meme video about Indonesia. It's like a slander video. You know that slander memes video? Yeah, about Indonesia. And that one of the thing about here is that they have giant lizards. And for me it's like, okay, that makes sense. I also wanted to look for not like a huge lizard again, but they're just good at hiding. Yeah, I also take a lot of pictures of like flowers. I love taking flower pictures. What else? What pictures I can show you? I was thinking. I think that's all that I could share with my experience in Indonesia. There are some, but I'm not so sure if I am allowed to share it. But yeah, there are some. Another like interesting that I also saw. Maybe I should change the picture to something else. Maybe some food. Here is some food, I guess. Some expensive cafe food. Don't buy foods in a cafe. Just if you wanted to go to a cafe, just buy some coffee because it's not like worth it. So yeah, when we first arrived at the airport in Indonesia, not in the airport but in the city, the first thing that I saw is Alfamart, and I was like, there's Alfamart in Indonesia? I thought Alfamart is just a Philippine exclusive, or it is like a Filipino brand, because in the Philippines, like even malls have Alfamarts. You could see Alfamart everywhere in the Philippines. So seeing Alfamart here in Indonesia is like, am I just in another province of the Philippines? Because I couldn't believe. So there are only two convenience stores. It's like Indomaret and Alfamart. There is 7-Eleven, but it's in like in another region where you can find like 7-Eleven. But yeah, I think those are the only thing that I can share. I had a lot of fun, as I said. I had a lot of fun. I wanted to go back again. They told me to go to this island of Lombok. They always tell me, if you wanted to go back in Indonesia, I recommend going to Lombok. Because one of my no, because they told me that the scenery is good there. Filipino, Indonesia, and Malaysia almost became a country. That will be chaotic if those countries became one. That will be very, very chaotic. It will be very, very chaotic. Because I think in the past, I don't know what I'm not gonna say because I'm still not 100% sure if it's true. Indonesia and Philippines has like disagreements to something in the past, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not listening to history. But yeah, I also wanted to go back again. and experience something new. Maybe because, yeah, when it comes to Indonesia, when you tell Indonesia to a Filipino, they will tell about Bali. They're able to, like, Bali. They're thought that Bali is Indonesia itself. But for me, when I saw a lot of people, it will be a lot of people. No. When I saw like a video about Bali and that the Bali is just full of foreigners, I was became uninterested going to Bali anymore. So I was like, you know what, maybe it's better if I explore other parts of Indonesia. By the way, do I play Mobile Legends? When I was like in high school, I do play Mobile Legends with my friend, because when it comes to multiplayer games, I'm not gonna play multiplayer if I'm just alone. I always play multiplayer games with a friend, because for me, I don't like multiplayer games alone. Bali is overrated, yeah, true. So since we are now have separate life, like college and stuff like that, she has her own college life, I have my own college life, we rarely play Mobile Legends anymore. There's a time where I just stopped playing like Mobile Legends. I cannot tell you my rank because I think you're gonna bully me if I tell you my rank. Because when I told them, when I told my rank in Indonesia, they just laughed at me. It's like, why is that your rank? I'm like, it is what it is, I guess. But I think my favorite character in Mobile Legends to play is 1-1 and Hanabi. I like Marksman. I like to play Marksman. Is it below Epic? No, it's not below Epic. But yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Mythic is normal and common is what is shy? Is in the Mobile Legends one that there's like immortal? Because I have hearing someone saying that Mythic is a very common rank in Indonesia. I was like, wow, you guys are hardcore gamers out there. Yeah. Indonesia, like in rank, I always saw Indonesian, the flag of Indonesia. But I don't know if I will be back playing Mobile Legends again, because I'm in this phase, in this age, that I'm not having fun playing games anymore. To be honest, the current game that I can, for now, I only play 2 games. Batman Arkham City and Arknights. And still, even though I'm back to the Philippines, I still haven't played Arknights. I know there is the final CC today, like for 2 weeks, but I'm too lazy to play it. I don't know if I miss those days when I was a kid that I could play any type of game. I remember back then that playing Assassin's Creed is the fun experience that I had. But now if I play Assassin's Creed, I get bored easily. It's like, what's happening to me? Am I getting old? But I think I am getting really, really old. Super old. God damn it. I think it's both a blessing and a curse at the same time. But yeah, what else? I think that's all I could share for today. I know I just talked about the foods and my experience in Indonesia. But yeah, as I always saying, time and time again, I had a lot of fun, and I do hope I could return back to it again one day. But I don't know when, but hopefully. I need to save some money first to buy some plane tickets. But yeah, since I'm back in the Philippines, I think the normal streaming stuff, I think it will be back again. It will be resumed. I wanted to play the new game mode, which is the one that you construct a base in Arknights. I tried it once, but I stopped playing it in the middle of me staying because it's in Indonesia, because it's difficult to find a Wi-Fi connection there, like a strong Wi-Fi. So I couldn't play it. So now I still haven't opened the game. Well, I do open like twice already, but I still haven't really like opened it and play it religiously again to farm some randoms, because I need to give those like addiction of the game again in the future. But yeah, I wanted to play it again. So on Monday, I'll be streaming Arknights. We'll be going back again for the grind, baby. I'm not so sure. I'll try to play the CC, but I wanted to play the new game mode first before the CC, because I am not fully prepared for the last CC. I don't know the map. I don't know the enemy. I know the enemy is the samurai guy, Gigi's friend, but I am not fully prepared for it. But still, I wanted to try and play it. So we will see what will happen. But that will be on Monday. And then I'm not sure what other games will I play. In fact, I don't have any video content ideas to post, but yeah. We will see in the future. Anyway, I think that's all I could share about my trip. And I hope that you all learned something new. And I'm very sorry that I couldn't able to say goodbye before my trip to go to Indonesia, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. I was supposed to stream before the trip, like one stream, but I got sick for 2 days. I got scared of being sick because I might cancel my flight. And then my mother was like, maybe we should cancel the flight. And I was like, no, don't cancel the flight. I will be healthy. I will recover from this fever, like a 40-degree fever. And a miracle suddenly occurred. It's the day of my flight. And I got my fever lower down, or yeah, my fever, I don't know, but yeah, I got cured when I was when I need to go to when the time of my flight. So in fact, my Filipino acquaintance and My mom was very surprised that I speedrun my fever. But yeah, I was actually planning to stream like before I go to Indonesia, but of course I wasn't able to, and I only remember that that about the announcement in the middle of my stay there. So I wanted to apologize of me being quiet for a while. But now I'm back. I'm back in the Philippines. I'm back in my normal routine. And yeah, I'm back again in streaming. So I think that will be all for today. I hope I could see you again, everyone, next week. My name is V, and I hope I could see you again in the future. Sana naman may masarap ang ulam ninyo. And paalam. I forgot to do my outro. I'm very, very sorry.